Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Welcome back to my series of Persia in Victoria 3. If you like what you see today, please hit that like button. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. We are Persia in 1874. We've got 16.7 million GDP. Beautiful, beautiful number. We are currently at war against, technically, I guess, Great Britain, but more realistically, we're at war with Oman. We're trying to take back this, and I think that's it, actually. It's these, and then we're trying to get, oh, Britain's on our side, sorry. We're against France. A little backwards here. But we're also trying to get French war reparations if we can. If we can't, whatever, man. I'm really just trying to get these because, it'd be pretty great to be able to get our Benpur state figured out and then get more of Hormuz, so when we finally do go after the Trucial states, which are under Britain, maybe we can finagle that. But I think we've got it. Everybody's on pillage or adamant defense. This is the only front line that might have some issues, so I'm just going to go ahead and help them out with some conscripts. They're both on attack, so I'm going to put them on defense. Actually, we'll do one pillage and one defense. Just to kind of whittle those numbers down, while this massive army pushes in here and takes care of that, so that, well, that's actually not going to be, once they touch that, it's going to be a problem, but this one should be able to clear this up pretty quick and help out one of these two, and then we'll have something good going on. We have ammunition shortages, which we are currently building munition plants for. That's a huge gold reserve. I think we still have a bunch of loan interest rate from bankruptcy, so we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible. We also have a minus 50% offense and defense. Probably wasn't a great idea for us to go and start a war with these penalties, but hey, man, YOLO. We have a bit of a hardwood shortage. Um, we do produce some, so we could go ahead and just produce a little bit more, maybe. Just keep this economy, this economic system kind of going. Maybe that. One that already produces. We'll just go to maybe focused. Yeah, we'll get these guys to focus on it. Seems like Turkmenia needs like a different system. We're not currently going after any laws or anything. Our taxes are on mid. We've got a couple different consumption taxes, opium, services, transportation. Our military wages are quite boosted right now, so we could pull that back, but I think it's going to help us with our current endeavors. I'm going to go ahead and hit play. Uh, yeah, so that ammunition issue will be solved soon. We're also going to start building up a navy, like a little bit of a famine. Building up a little bit of a navy so that we can deal with this Oman issue over here if France can't. It's looking like all of the fronts are having issues, but I do have some on defend and some on attack, so it's not like we're just going balls to the wall as hard as we can against them. So we're just going to keep it where it is. Now that would be a benefit, to have France go over here and start pushing into their proper state. Looks like they're doing it. Pulls a little bit off here for us. We're not doing too hot here. We're actually doing pretty bad. Okay, looks like our military shifting over there, but I think we probably want them to go to our own country because it's just going to get worse if we try to go help out on a front that's already winning. Last thing we want is to capitulate because we have our army somewhere else. So we'll just move them back over here. They seem to be handling their home front pretty well. Meanwhile, we're not. New front just opened up over here. I don't know. That doesn't really feel like a real front. Exporting luxury clothes to the Omani market. Surprise, we can't trade with somebody we're at war with. We are in a deficit of convoys. Expected. I'm hoping this doesn't take too long. We've made some pretty bad decisions regarding like fighting Russia And I'm hoping that this wasn't another bad decision that I've saddled myself with on another day playthrough. All right, so we've whipped Omani back. So as long as France kind of moves some divisions, we might be okay. Go ahead and pull in more conscripts again. Like I said, the last thing we want to do is go into debt, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I really need to finish at least one of these, so I'm gonna finish one of them and then I'll hit pause. Gotta get me with all these pop-ups, man. Yeah. Let's stay in the Persian King Fellowship. Okay, so we're both getting negatives right now, but they're getting negatives faster. Maybe. Hopefully. We might have this. Just barely. I'm not gonna try to count my chickens before my eggs hatch, though. Anything can happen. On the edge of the seat right now. While I'm accruing massive amounts of debt. No big deal. Alright, Sind capitulated. Oman capitulated, and now there's me against France, unfortunately. Um, and all they want is for me, I'm trying to get reparations from them, so maybe it might be worth pushing this a little bit longer. Okay, yep. As long as we hold them, I think. Okay, yeah, well, we didn't get it, but hey, we got the territory we wanted. We made our borders look prettier. Banpur is a no longer a split state. That's always a good thing. Shows off our prestige. We were an unrecognized major power, and I guess that kicked us back a little bit with the bankruptcy. So I'm gonna build, I guess, that last one, and then I'll let the private sector build a little bit. Wow, that turmoil is pretty bad. Ooh, man, not looking good. Cool. You look like you were. Wait a minute, you are. Are you a Russian? Tributary. I'm gonna pause that because we don't necessarily need it right now, and we could do better without having, $4 billion in interest. Got a little infamy. We have an unacceptable government. Maybe we should do something about that. That might help the happiness of the people. Get a lot less radicals, because that's our main limiter right now. I would say. Ooh, can we get off of this, please? We need the industrialists and the petty bourgeoisie. Are we really gonna? We're really gonna do this again? Still got slavery. We got to get rid of this traditionalism. I'm sorry. This is just terrible. We need these two, not that guy. Um, and we can pull these guys in. And we already had them in. So we just basically got radicalism for no reason. See if we can get it. We really need it. Traditionalism is killing us slowly but surely. All right, we have 14K in interest, and I'm very interested in not being bankrupt again. So I'm going to do some kind of drastic things. It would be nice to get this prestige up, but I doubt it's going to happen anytime soon. So we have social mobility on a bunch of states. I'm going to cancel all that, and I'm going to go ahead and start enacting some consumption taxes. We're going to do. We're going to try not to disrupt too much, so we're going to do like luxury stuff. the um well, we may have to actually. What are we producing a lot of? Clothes are already expensive. We do furniture's kind of expensive too. That sucks. We take 300. Okay, we'll just go for clothes and we'll kick that one off in a minute. We'll get transportation. Yes, I will happily get more political strength for the industrialists. 26% success, 45% stall. And we've managed to, with taxing clothing, get our budget under control. The next step is going to be good, they're helping with food. Next step is going to be dealing with these radicals. What are we researching? We're grabbing rifling. Okay, that's fair. Trying to stay militarily relevant. Really needed with Russia being so angry with us. We still don't have canneries. We don't have dialects. We can't get more education. Do we even have education, honestly? No, we don't. Is it worth? Yeah, I think it's worth it because we also get the modernization movement, and I'm actually pro the modernization movement. So see, for consolidating Persia, all we need now is Hormuz, which means that we have to either negotiate that or we have to fight our ally because they are a protectorate under Britain. Now, interestingly enough, Russia supports their independence, so if I did try to fight them, I might even end up against Russia. Okay, so the easiest one would be to talk to Russia, or talk to Britain, rather, and see if they're willing to do a trade. Get anywhere. Please. Okay. Um, I could ask Britain for an embassy. They accepted, so that's going to help us with recognition, but I think that might have been a bad idea because we need to get that all the other things fixed. So we're working on the traditionalism, I hope. Is there a war we can help with here? Jammu versus this one. Neither are coastal, so there's no point. Okay. Alright, looks like our budget's a little bit better. We still can't get rid of that one yet, but hopefully we can soon. Yeah, I think we're gonna slowly pull this down. Pull it down there. I really need this to pass. Good. Yes, happily. Alright, we just got rifling, which means we need a new tech. Who do we have in our government? We got the petty bourgeoisie for a reduced loan interest rate, which is awesome. More bureaucracy. And the industrialists do have a production research speed bonus, so we'll go for production. We'll grab canneries, and it'll work on fractional distillation. And then after that, we can get, I guess we could get, we're going to go for mechanized workshops to help us build more. Look at that, 10K, doing good. Paying down that interest pretty quickly. Got to get this credit gone. Once we get recognized, being in debt's not a big deal, but while we're not, it's for example, it's 32% interest rate. So I really need to get that down. Technology can do that, but mainly this unrecognized regional power crap, that's what's doing it. multiplied by nationally owned buildings. I mean, I could probably sell some buildings. What are they building? Workshops. I think we might have inherited some. No, we didn't. I thought maybe we got some construction sectors, but we didn't. Um, Let me look at the health of the economy real quick. Wants us to embargo Russia? Sure, I think they're embargoing us. Why not? Um, I like to always make sure we have two allies. I don't want to. I can actually join them if they got leverage on me. I want to make sure that everybody's happy with me when Russia's pissed at me, just to make sure that I've got the allies needed in case something happens. Oh wow, that's a lot of Canadian discontent. Look back over here. All right, but like I said, I'm gonna look at this stuff, see what kind of businesses we have, what's struggling, why is it struggling. It looks like food industries aren't doing too hot. Um, and why is that? Let's check this one. Groceries are really cheap and grain is very expensive. That makes sense. I'd rather make groceries than make grain, so I'm going to see if we can set up some sort of import with a local economy that I'm not planning on expanding into. The Cindy market, maybe? Might even border it soon, so why not? That'll encourage them to build up their grain. Do they actually? Are you doing vitriol? Hate me. Lobby demand complete. We did embargo them. Boosting liberal movement. I'm okay with this. They're building tools. I love how I only check the food industries. We can definitely rice. I'm all for expanding because it's one of the most efficient in terms of grain. So I'm actually gonna encourage 5 there, and then I'm going to check on say like wheat farms. Where are we actually producing food? Be everywhere mostly. Not quite. They need something to eat. They need something. Yeah, that's typically how I do that. Is I give everybody at least something, some sort of farm because you don't want happy to affect bare minimums. And same thing with cotton. You're gonna want a little bit in every state. Opium's always profitable. But what we're not doing, and we could definitely do, is start focusing on like vertical integration of industries, where we build something in the state and just focus on one type of industry and one type of consumption, so that we can kind of just use the economy of scale and the throughput bonuses to just poop everything out like crazy. We did it a little bit with I think motor industries and steel and tools and stuff, but we could do it a lot more if we really focused, like with food. But we'll be making grain cheaper, and then groceries are just gonna be they are. I could do some wild stuff and like subsidize it. I don't know if I want to take another step back. I'm not gonna take another step back. The groceries are a weird one. Um, I'm gonna stop building and then I'm gonna subsidize it and then see. Well, I'm gonna build some grain first, but once I build all that stuff, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen when I subsidize this because it's sort of like one of those self-fulfilling industries where you build more groceries, they become cheaper, people buy them, then you need to build more of them, they become cheaper, and it's just oh, Britain wants to go to war. What's up, man? They're calling in an obligation and I have to accept. Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm getting called into a war that they're gonna probably win. I wish I could have asked for something. Oh, they're only gonna win because of me. Lean towards Great Britain when I'm already helping Great Britain. That's wild. I'm gonna be a terrible ally here and probably not actually help them. They helped me in my war, but I'm also, gonna have to do something with their war or with this. And it's also another war against France. Oh, good. I'm being navally invaded. I guess we'll have to mobilize something. Stand there and stop them. We'll pump these out and then we'll still focus on the economy. Textile mills, they all look like they're doing good except maybe one, two. That one's actually brand new, I think. Okay, so they're doing good. Anything we could change with them? We could produce a lot less luxury clothes. Could we produce more maybe? I think they're pretty happy with the numbers they have. Inefficient agriculture, that's fine. It's more migration attraction. Modernization, do it. That's only going to help our interventionism. We got explosives, that's great. Believe that. That's fine too. Do we need more luxury? Nope. We do with less. Um, they have 27 divisions here. We'll keep an eye on this. Great Britain was victorious in the Sea Node. Oh, there's a front. Front is it? Okay, so like I said, it would have been nice to go. Hey, if you give me Trucial Hormuz, I will join your war. And then I would actually had a skin in the game. But right now, it's just like I'm here because I have to be. Doesn't make me, very pro Britain's war. They'll say we're doing good, even with the setbacks of fighting Russia and getting nothing out of it and getting bankruptcy. I think we're 28 months away, so a little over 2 years, and then that'll be wiped from us. And I'm not saying like we're gonna go immediately at it, but I mean, if we just called in our allies, we would have definitely had it. So they're hitting our trade node, which is affecting our ability to like trade. So that might be messing with our radicalism a bit from standard of living decreases. Come on, that one little change I made might have messed things up. Yeah, we'll just go back. Do we have anything that can use explosives? Oh, more rifles, more smooth bores. That's all good. The amount of tools we could consume in our economy, ridiculous. Oh yeah, we could definitely use more explosives if we went into these. Alright, cool. So that war... Oh, it's still going. Hold on. Neutral, -4, happy, +8. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a -2 instead. Oh, so there's an assassination plot in my journal now. Fine. Let's take a look at that. Prevent the assassination plot. Increase your police past outlined dissent, dedicated police, or secret police. Research, identification, mass surveillance. Okay. So they're trying to kill the current leader. I mean, he's traditionalist. He is a historic character, so this is probably something that might have happened in reality. I don't know. I don't know that much about Persia. Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for watching the video today. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with my content. Have a great day.